morning. Holy shit, already 5 people waiting, ready to rock. Lock, cocked, and ready to rock. How is everybody doing this morning? Yeah, buddy, what we got in here? My one. You Dizzy. Jinx Clover. Bruce. How is everybody doing this morning? R&D, good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? It's fucking Friday. You know what that means? You guys know what that means. The day to pay Uncle Sam. Okay, let's jump right into this shit. So, my great friend over at Austin, over at Poor Man's Speech Up, all the extras and drama, dropped the video last night, and of course, you guys know how it goes. They drop them, we watch them. Let's go.
It's the weekend, so kind of been spending with my dad and my boy, and had to go pick up some rims last night in my Corvette, and been sporadic here all day today. I've been pulling a 350 out of that parts truck because I got sold tomorrow. So Barry put this up. Go check out my buddies Mako over there. They did a great review. Something I heard him and his dad talking about Barry and like the end of it and Barry not finished projects. My 2 cents on this whole thing is Barry's best years are behind him. If you want to call them best years. Barry, when he was young.
So I'm also having problems here. I'm seeing this. You guys are having problems with their phone. I'm having a problem too. I can't even open YouTube from my phone. It turns on, it turns right off. I don't know if maybe something fucky's going on this morning with YouTube, but
didn't seize any opportunities. He fucked his youngest off. So now he's 3 years old, sitting in a lift chair, can't breathe, can hardly fucking walk. And what's he got to look forward to tomorrow?
He blames his mom's death why he don't work on it. She took it away from him.
Oh, fuck.
It's the same shit, different day. It's just that he got an excuse now. I'm sure he had an excuse back in. Well, I had to work.
Well, I mean, seriously.
Lazy and incompetent.
Seriously, I want to say something. Barry, dude, and as I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to Jeff or anybody else, I'm talking to you because I know you'll watch this. What the fuck do you have to look forward to tomorrow? What is stopping Barry Beamer from loading that shotgun, putting it in his mouth, and pulling the trigger? What is stopping you?
I couldn't be him. I mean,
like seriously, what?
Damn.
Dude, you live the most pathetic life I've ever seen any human being live next to Rich. Seriously, what do you have a son that hates you, have 86 cars, you can barely walk without needing a life alert. Seriously, like, what do you have to look forward to?
Oh, guys, real quickly, if anybody has information on Paul and Megan where they live, I am going to contact the state, and I will find out by the end of the day where they live or what state they're in. I will give them the name. I will send them the channels. I don't believe Paul and Megan have disclosed with the state about their little side business with the pens. I'm sure the great people of whatever state that they live in that are paying for their food stamps would love to find out that information. But we'll get into that in a little bit.
Your content is proving where your channel's going. And it's not going anywhere, Barry. And something else I want to say, Barry, why won't you hop on a live stream with me and Mako? And all of us, why won't you hop on a live stream with us? You mean to tell me Richard fucking Fuller has more balls than you do? The big tough guy fucking Barry Beamer is too big of a chicken shit coward to hop on a live stream with all of us?
Good morning, Patrick.
But yeah, I don't want to hear you ever say anything about Rich, because you know what? That man's got bigger cojones than fucking Barry's got. You mean to talk seriously? Like, think about it, folks. Rich, balls of steel. Barry, chicken gizzards.
Let's be real. I don't think this guy can do a ball of steel with Rich. I think Rich truly thought he could talk his way out of all that. He would just come on there and he could talk his way out of everything, and he could justify and have excuses And I think it's sad that in this world people can't wrap their head around once you have a problem with somebody and it goes to a certain point, there is no coming back from that shit.
Well, here's the deal. What's this? Do it. Do it, Barry. Come on.
Oh, Barry's a pussy. Barry always scared of shit.
He's a fucking good ass talker. You know, he fucking don't even know how to use grammar.
You guys can't hear anything?
He come on here now talking probably.
I don't know how to use grammar right. That don't make me a bad person. I mean,
You guys can't hear anything? Dude, you might want to turn up the fucking volume there, brother.
biggest shit there is.
I mean, you know how to spell fucking dumbass.
Barely.
You don't spell
I got a good
D-M-A-S-S like Mary did.
A couple years trade school, well, not a couple years, about 8 months trade school, Ivy Tech.
Fucking idiot.
About the biggest waste of fucking time I ever did.
And why are you looking for a truck rally? You don't even have something that 5-lug Chevy would fit.
We'll get to that in a second, because I want to speak on that shit.
Got that one out, so.
And newsflash, Barry, that rim by itself is only a $50 wheel.
Anybody ever wonder how many kids he turned into like a bloody mess when he opened that door and graded like a cheap grader? Wonder how many cats he's killed with the bottom of that door.
We got rid of this now.
Yeah, actually, this fucking wheel by itself is a $100 wheel. I'm getting ready to buy some for my OBS.
He acts like he dealt with some weather that nobody else did.
Look at the fucking bed. Look at it. Like, you're pathetic. The fucking brick is stained orange from the cat pee.
You know what would be funny as fuck when you would walk by that trash can right there on the edge, if that board would have gave way and his fucking old ass would have took a tumble. That'd have been so funny shit. Nobody can just quick sim, Barry. Hey Barry, you wanna make some money? Call my quarters. You'll get some views.
The freeze out here in Ohio, the snow that we've been dealing with.
Again, you're 2 hours from me, asshole. You didn't do it much.
No, Bruce, I did not. Let me look through.
Anything
Give me a few
else?
minutes here, and I'll go to my email.
I think you're south of me.
That's it.
I'm having a lot of issues with my phone this morning.
Yes.
Okay.
South
Well,
east.
where she's at.
How many of y'all, dude? How long? I'm just gonna let the commenters say. How long is the fucking side of that porch been off? How long have you been saying, I'm gonna put that back up?
Listen, the only thing holding that porch together is the plywood you're talking about. You pull that plywood, that porch fall off. I'm serious about that shit, man. I mean,
I guess she didn't make it through the winter. And winter's not over yet, but I mean, I don't see.
with my car anymore. I'll bet the dogs ate it or you ate it.
We're looking for a truck tire. And
Be the only pussy
can't
there.
find a truck tire anymore.
Hey, Barry, what'd you accomplish today? Anything? I changed wheels, like did what you used to do, you know? We're all starting to get on.
Thomas, good morning, my guy.
They're like truck rims. I'm like, one of them.
No, that is.
Prince T. Simpler, the car one.
Oh, that's why you need one.
Instead of me loaning in that rim, I ended up loaning in my spare tire to the Roadmaster in my son's car. Here's one of them.
Huh?
Bam. There's two of these. And this.
Okay, I want to bust some knowledge down, you guys. Barry, if your buddy wanted that rim, there's no fucking way in hell that rim fit a ship, will it? Wouldn't the fucking rim has to be 514? Wouldn't it be a 514? That's regular Chevy truck's 515.
Yeah, I think it's the Chevy truck. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's the same.
I don't think it is. I'll Google
It's a full size Chevy wheel, so yeah, it's probably the same.
So, newsflash, Barry, them rims aren't worth anything, dude. $50 for
He's not
one.
trying to sell him, he was going to his friend.
No, but he's gonna talk about thieves here to sell them and stuff.
We'll get to that. That never comes up.
I mean, you could buy a set of them for $100. Gary buys them from OBS. Really no.
I mean, you got beer in the center caps that are decent shape, you get $200 on the center cover out. You got beer in the center caps.
Where did that wheel go? I already looked around here once, now twice, 3 times. You should find that
What
rim.
did you do?
It had a decent tire on it too. That's the strange thing.
And it's wrong about
It was
that,
so
too.
snowy and couldn't really be sure that that wheel and tire is missing. It appears
Yeah, the cats are starting to disappear because Barry's not feeding those dogs. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. When a dog gets hungry, it'll eat anything, including a cat. Especially a cat.
I kept them both over here. There was two of them.
I take that back.
Excuse me. I mean, who the fuck just leaves shit like that laying through their yard like that?
Yeah, we will. I mean, T's
So-
are going to strike again.
So I take that back. They're the same as a Chevy truck. They're 505.
But anyway, fucking, look at this man talking.
Hey.
Listen, man. Who would go up there? How would they know the
Why?
Chevy rally wheels there? Listen, if it wasn't, you had to be someone
Why?
you know. Because who the fuck else would know what was up there, dude? Where was that? I don't want to hear they can see it on your videos, man, because I promise, dude, out of 10,000 wheels, nobody knows the Chevy rally wheels in there, dude. I mean, motherfucker walked up in there and stole a Chevy rally. They didn't steal aluminum wheel, scrap it. They didn't fucking.
How could you see the fucking
And tools, how they stealing your tools, Barry? I mean, they fucking breaking in your cars. I mean, they are so full of shit.
Dude, no, I know what happened. That fucking Mancoon, dude. He's over there stealing all Barry's tools to pawn it for fucking catnip.
You sure Ryan ain't got a bad habit and he's taking that shit and pawning it? I mean, because the Kroger's paycheck ain't cutting it, that $12 an hour ain't cutting it. I mean,
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding.
you gotta pick
Bruce.
out one back.
well, I'm just saying, I mean,
Still not paying your fucking bill.
I've never seen a motherfucker like, I mean, you would have to be the dumbest thief in the world to go up in that place.
Stealing
For
tools.
one thing, you're basically cornered.
Ransacking
For
the
number
place.
two,
Oh, they're ransacking the place.
dude, you would break your neck trying to get through that motherfucker at dark.
They're going to do something about them.
Ransacking the place. I mean,
That's what I mean. Well, shows what they ransacked and how you normally live.
You got a guy that's struggling like me.
struggling. You're a big time YouTuber, Barry, about that shit.
I thought YouTubers paying the bills, Barry.
That's the one thing I gotta say about Jack is he doesn't get all excited. You know, he hits him with the facts, and everything that he says in this video is absolutely dead on. So big shout out to Jack.
You ain't making shit.
Yeah.
The dude he couldn't tell from the back of that wheel that one was around the wheel.
Right? Hey, everybody give Barry, you know what? Barry didn't have to make a video, dude. He's making this video because he's probably worried that fucking one of us is outside with a mic and a camera getting ready to come up in there and interview.
That fucking drone.
Yep.
Get a picture of you, Barry.
And the thing is, Bruce, I'm back now. My mouth, you know, I can actually move it around, and the stitches ain't bothering me. So, oh boy, I'm kind of scared to look at this one, Bruce.
Fucking house about to go up in the tax cell.
This is crazy. Let me take one wheel.
You only got two?
Nobody. No one.
It's a Chevy Rally truck wheel off.
With a jump tire on. I mean, what the fuck's the point?
What? Again, that's minimum $150 set.
What's that tire right there, Barry? I mean,
Hey,
that's a big ball pound something.
I mean, let's be fucking real, dude. What's two of them
God.
rims? Maybe $50 for two of them.
Or a rare commodity around here.
Rare commodity, huh?
Wait a minute.
He's got tires
Now
for it.
listen,
There it is. God, I was so worried about that. I'm not sure why is it over here by itself.
remember it's got a good tire on, folks.
I couldn't find it because
Barry's work.
that wheel was covered in snow. Yeah, that's it.
That tire.
Oh, that's the one over there. Okay, so the other one was a good one. Well, we found it, so. You know,
Jesus
really love it.
Christ. Hey, Barry, put these in the
Well,
front
I
of
get
it.
that one.
We know why Barry been in so many wrecks now, because in Barry's head, the only thing that qualifies a tire to be good is if it holds air.
I see this video.
Right.
Yeah, come get that truck around me. I dare you. I'll move a dog over here.
All right.
So, we just wanted to basically.
Hey, Barry.
You want to basically? What the hell are you
Yeah, I was
basically?
getting ready to put that up, but Barry, do you know that with Cujo over there, if I throw a hamburger patty down, you can get whatever you want over there?
Listen, man. People like Barry ain't very bright, dude. Listen, man. You can almost any dog in the world, you can walk up to for a week straight and feed that dog hot dogs every night. Just go over there and feed it a hot dog, take a packet and feed it one hot dog at a time through the fence.
And I know this
That
to
dog
be
would
a
be
fact
best
what
friend.
Jack is
Think
talking
about
about.
Barry's words. Think about this, folks. Somebody with a camper stole it. How did they? Barry sits in that fucking chair by that screen door. How you would need a flashlight to see it. So you would Barry, you're a fucking full of shit. You would have seen somebody coming up there. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell the difference between a fucking Chevy Rally and a fucking steel wheel in the dark.
That's what, how. No decent thief alive would go up in there. You would break your fucking neck. You could. Okay, let's say he does come out the door with California. You got to run. How the fuck you gonna run? You're dead. You kill yourself. Barry ain't gonna have to shoot. You gonna fucking fall or something, bust your head on something, and die. I mean, no good thief alive would go up in there and steal anything. No decent thief would go up there and steal, unless they knew it was right where it was at. They'd been there before. They knew where they was going and what they was getting, which means they'd have to be afraid of Barry's. Or Ryan's. Come on, man.
Just come on here and try to find that truck around with you. Take you along with us.
A
I'm just
14-minute video of him walking and talking.
Take some inventory of the snow. And it looks like the snow's all gone, so that's a break. Go out here and check the back of the shop. We had one guy that was harassing us and stealing from us. He broke in the back of the shop.
That's the bitchiest. That's the bitchiest words I've ever heard.
You know how Barry talks like
Harassing us.
I've never heard a tough guy talk about being bullied. You know what I mean? And by tough guy, I just mean,
Songs about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard him talk about being bullied or harassed. They're usually the ones that would be the ones doing the harassment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Barry here, I bet being harassed and bullied. People use that word bully like it's fucking.
I got that handle down. I want to tell you what, this weather's really taking a toll on some of my equipment around here.
Yeah, Barry. You only got this sitting on uneven ground on fucking taking half of it on 2x4 and half of it in the dirt.
Newsflash, idiot, that's not equipment. Oh, guys, Barry's
Man, you leave Barry alone. He's got equipment. He's got a 24 T10 set. Yeah. That you don't have paid off till 2030.
Hey, y'all see Barry lifting his equipment, right? That means Barry's an equipment operator. Hey, Barry, where the fuck why didn't you have a job, man? That's a killer job. I know what those people get paid.
Guys, I'm just trying to fuck with my phone so that I can't open fucking YouTube. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, that's it, no.
We might call it that.
Oh, yeah. In the jack off OC.
We're feeling a lot better than
That goat ride took there so long, dude. It's literally the no TF tire.
Oh, you know that
It looks like the bad bike will be going. Got a couple people on that.
Now, which is it, Beaver? Is it sold or is it? You got people that's Facebooking you on.
Listen, dude.
And I want to put this out, Barry. When that bike makes it up here to old Staunton, Indiana, we'll get it running right.
So I want to point something out. Since Barry is, because his prices are whack, he has no idea how to sell on Facebook at all. None. Hey, Barry, when they text you, hey, I'm interested, that doesn't mean cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You know when the cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching happens? When you have them hundreds in your hand.
And if you're doing a marketplace, bud, you better get used to motherfucking bullshit. You're about to deal with a whole shit ton of stuff.
Especially the prices you want. Like you went from fucking 15 to 12 on that bike. Then you went from
That's all we want for the motherfucker
12.50, and then you went from 18, $2,000 to now 15 on the Ribby.
You'll have that roof for a little while. Nobody will give you $1,500 for a car that don't have it. What part besides the back glass, Barry, that you can buy for $150 off Facebook Marketplace? Go look right now. I mean, you say it's a parts car. What parts do they? I mean, so they're going to give you $1,500 to take home and pull it to training and hope that it ain't full of water?
Exactly.
I mean, that's.
Well, for $500, you get online and buy one that's good on Facebook.
They get rid of that bad bike because they basically bought it,
Listen to this.
put it together so my son could ride it. He rode it one time and That was it. It's got a fairly new back tire.
So let me get this straight.
Hold on. And Barry, I'm so sick of you saying new parts. Dude, you put that tire on there 10 years ago, Barry. Probably, even if it's fucking 4 years ago. Dude, it's heat cycle for fucking 4 years, man. That tire ain't new no more, man.
So I want to point something out.
Jesus Christ.
Ryan's into dirt bikes and 4-wheelers, right? And cars and everything else Barry likes to say. What kind of kid that's into that, or even grown-ass man, could almost ride their shit once?
I mean, you should.
I got mine out here in the snow the other day.
You go talking about how it's got a new top end. It was new 4 years ago before it sat and drawed moisture for 4 fucking years, dude.
Before we all know you fucking shove a starter fluid down fucking throat.
Guaranteed it don't have a breather on it. Guaranteed that you probably sprayed more starting fluid in a 2-stroke than you should ever spray in a 4-stroke. I mean, you are so full of shit with this new shit, dude. New. Everything was new once upon a time, dickhead.
Hey, Barry, man, I got something to tell you, man. I forgot to tell you this, dude. I got a brand new 1989 Chevy Corvette out there. Brand new, man. I fucking got in the storage about 3 weeks ago, just to match my other one for $2,500, man. Brand new. Bought it at a Chevy dealership. Idiot.
New back tire 5 years ago.
Like I got new rims on my car. New.
I mean, you gotta see the dust all over that shit. You don't think for 1 second that's got a breather on it? All that dust is all over that breather.
Oh, I'm here to bust your balls on some shit here in a minute, just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's just gonna sit there. It's been there for a couple of years now. Wow, that other tree.
Well, Barry, it's been there for at least 4 years.
All right, I'm back, guys.
It's been there for 4 years.
That part fell over.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I fell over that way.
Yeah, that shit's at least 5 years old.
It's letters. Oh.
Are you saying the tree with green moss just fell?
Yeah.
Good morning, Nick.
And up on the hill is a horse fight to it.
Oh, God. Here the stumbling buffoon goes.
That was a real pain in the throat.
Fucking locale himself.
Blew the rear end and we robbed the engine and parts off the building.
Blew the rear end, huh?
Keep Joe Robbins.
Well, what are we talking about?
No, those necessarily had a rear end.
What am I missing here? The bottom line is this. If anybody comes on YouTube, okay, and puts their whole life out for fucking world to see, they should be able to take whatever credit, whatever's going to be said back. Because if you do negative shit, nothing but negative shit's going to follow you.
We got the other one running, but then it had a fuel issue, so it's down.
This is a free speech channel. Everybody has their right to their opinions. That's what this is, the United States of America. I woke up this morning, I got my flag out there flying high. Everybody has a right to their opinion. That's it. However, I don't stand with the people that I've already discussed.
Go, baby. Good day, baby. And there is a first fight to the bat bike. The fender was on there. The bat bike, front fender, black.
Chopped off, junk, and it's junk.
There's a headlight, there's another fender. There's some small pieces here and there. Actually, there's 2 fenders, isn't there? 2 rear fenders. There's a rear fender there.
And look, I want to be frank. I want to be real about
Another rear
something.
fender. And that one's got the tail light on.
I want to be real about something.
And the back fender's like picked up and broke.
Look, what Barry wants for them dirt bikes is priced reasonable.
$1,200,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm going to say something. That's if Barry can take it out, kickstart, prove it runs. To me.
In reality, that bike running running and shit.
Only thing I do ask you guys is that even if you guys can disagree on things, just be respectful to each other. That's all.
Put on it. There's a $2,500 bike, maybe.
I don't block people. I don't delete comments.
I'm not too good with the mathematics without a calculator.
But you'd have to clean it up. You'd have to run right. You'd have to get the lights working on it and shit.
Yeah,
does it still got the fucking trip on it? I mean, it probably don't. I mean,
have a good day.
You're making $800.
Be safe out there.
Fucking junk ass muffler off of it. You have to make it right, man, and that would take time. But for what Barry wants for it, it's worth it. I was gonna go out and get the motherfucker before this shit started, man. We had him sell last night. I collected more boxes. I got 3 more fucking coming.
Yeah, good morning.
Hope you guys are ready for the summer of 2025. Guess what we're about to get? That I haven't used since fucking auto shop. I guess we're getting ready to put up a fucking lift. So we'll get this white van.
The lift's already here. I changed the slab for it.
And dude, that's gonna be. I can't wait.
You can't wait.
Well, that means once you get the building built around, my Corvette don't sit out in the weather no more. I can park on the lift. We'll see. See, you guys hear me bitch about that a lot, right? How it snows on my Corvette. I hate weather on my car, right? When have you ever heard Barry say that? That's somebody that loves their car versus somebody that is a poser. Like Barry walks out and gets a stiffy from his Mach nuns covered in snow. I walk out.
Barry's head, he's a car collector, man. His whole life's worth, man, and that's what makes it sad to people. Anybody that's got any kind of normal emotions and shit. If you don't, I don't like Barry. I have no use for Barry, but the humility part of it is fucking. This man thinks that his collection of 95 cars is his life's worth. That means, to him, that's something. That means something. It's not family. It's not your kids. To him, his legacy is 95 rusted junk pieces of shit. Not one of the 95 is a decent car. I mean, but to him, that's what made his life worth living.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad that a human being.
That proves my point even further with what I was saying. How can you love all these fucking automobiles when you walk out and see them covered in snow and it doesn't piss you off? Like, my Corvette covered when we had all that snow just pissed me off.
I don't know about all that. I don't care anything about all that, but cars are going to stay in the snow. It's just going to happen.
My Corvette should not be sitting in the snow.
But I mean, at the same time, we've got 95 fucking cars that you could take the 95, dwindle them down to 10, and make them 10 cars pretty decent with the money for them other cars. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just common sense shit, man, that Barry don't have. Because listen, man, when the car starts going, Barry will probably actually cry, dude. Because seriously, that's his life's worth. That's what he's done.
Hey, Hot Wheels, you in here this morning?
To him, that's an accomplishment.
If you're in here, let me know.
To everybody else, that's a burden, dude. To Ryan, when Barry dies, that's a burden. Because let's be real, that boy ain't interested in really working on nothing. He ain't interested in doing nothing like that, man.
Rich, I know you're in here. Say what's up.
You ever see him out making videos of him changing engines or doing any fucking thing besides fucking playing PlayStation or when Barry can give me a video these days? I mean, think about it. He don't even want to be in a video with Barry anymore. Look, when he pulls it off, the bullet holes are broke off that fender. I mean, he is stupid as hell, man. I mean, so how are you going to put it? So you put it on and you're going down a trail and it falls off? I mean, come on, maybe.
Bruce, so my phone's all fucked up. I can't get into my YouTube. I can't get into my fucking Google account. I did just grab my tablet, but I had to put it on a charger. I'm going to let it charge for probably 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll turn it on, and I'll be able to get access to these meals.
I mean, the bike is just one of the knobs that come off the tire. There's no wires coming out of the tail light, so they're ripped out. I mean, that's an oil tank or something, Barry. I mean, I'm assuming a blaster, maybe? I mean,
no, it's still a bike. All right.
It's not a bike, it's still a blaster.
I wonder what that actually went to.
Looks like like pre-mix tank to me.
Spark plug's looking better. Just by sticking the fender on them.
Yeah.
And you love your mom's fucking
grind
chair, but yet you just got to
I'm
sit there.
gonna sell that old F100 custom.
And then
Either that or the cock snatchers are attacking me. I don't know.
he's
Oh,
gonna
what the
say
fuck's
because everyone's
going on?
fire on being here, but he'll talk about. I'm gonna sell look right now. Just a week ago, he's on here talking about he's gonna sell everything. The road runner, everything. He does this shit. He's telling us numbers. Then when people ask him about it, he gets mouthy with it. Well, he just said he was selling everything, dude. Make up your fucking mind. You know?
Maybe somebody else can, take them.
I'll bet you that bathtub right there is cleaner than the one in his house.
With the health problems I have right now.
And pink or not, it's still probably cleaner than the one in his house.
Hey, Barry, I got a serious question. This does perturb me a little bit. Why is it that a man with a heart condition can get out in 0-degree temperature and work and do what you say you are, a mechanic? Why can a 65-year-old man that has leukemia can split wood in the freezing cold, carry the wood, cut his yard, do everything that you say you can't do because of your health, but yet you, being the pathetic loser you are, can't do none of that?
Because he's not a man, Austin.
Like, you're just a poser in every aspect of your life.
He's not even a poser.
63 years, you never
He's a
amounted
fucking
to
mutt.
shit. You've squandered every chance you've had at life, from being a father, being a good son, being a good brother, all that shit. You've squandered it because of your own selfish reasons. And now at 63 years old, you're finally learning that your selfish actions have had consequences on your life. Whether it be the drug and alcohol you like to do, all that stuff, you're finally realizing that, guess what, Barry? You were young and dumb, you're right. But I'm young and dumb, and at least I still know loyalty, honor, family, to stay away from drugs, to know what I want to do with the rest of my life. And now is my chance that I need to put my foot forward to be doing that the rest of my life. Why didn't you have that mindset? Is my question to you.
Dying 6-year-old girl.
I want to build cars the rest of my life, and I want to. It's better to have built them and sold them and take a picture of them than to have the physical copy there sitting rotting into the ground.
And I don't mean to pause these guys, but Bruce, that's the one thing. Because I mean, I was raised Catholic, and do I agree with everything? No, but it's hard to believe that there's a higher being when you see little little girls like that, or little boys that have done nothing. That they haven't even they've done nothing, and they get these horrible diseases. I mean, if there's a God, how would God let that happen?
If you want to be buried, I'd say you'd be buried. If you wanted to be a collector like Barry, and not the money, you would build one car at a time. Once you got the car done, you would take a fucking photograph of it, sell it, move on to your next car. You could own as many cars.
Guys, I know the two things you don't discuss, especially in the bar, politics and religion, and I get that, but it's just how the fuck how could they do that? Yeah, but how look at that Bruce, that might be like for somebody like, the older folks, but the fuck is God's plan to put a kid on the earth for, a couple of years and make them suffer?
Guess what? You still have the
make them suffer, but then you got these motherfuckers that don't get them started.
This is the problem with people like Barry and Rich. Well, one of the problems. Listen, I don't.
Hot Wheels, what?
I'm not saying I wish it on Barry or anything, but let's say Barry come out right now and he said I got lung cancer, okay, and wanted to cry and whine about it. It would be like me getting on here whining about my health problems. All my health problems are my fault. I brought this shit on myself. I smoked for years, man. Nobody had touched right in the pack will cause cancer. I chose to do that. It ain't nobody. Why should anybody feel bad for me? I did it to myself. It's not like it's a child that's sick that had done nothing in life, ain't done nothing to their bodies, but yet they're suffering. If somebody like me or Barry or Rich has health problems and has to deal with that, we've done that shit to ourselves. That's awful.
I should have just let that play.
We knew better. We could have lived better and cleaner. He's not a victim. It's like Rich is not a victim. Nobody should feel sorry for them. I mean, period. Barry is such a chain smoker, dude. His finger turns yellow, dude. I mean,
and I'll say something else about Ryan, and I'm gonna get on Ryan's ass here in a minute.
we're talking about tired of smokers. I was a smoker for fucking 20 years. I mean,
Why?
I'm not attacking that. I would still be smoking if I could smoke a cigarette without my chest hurting, but I can't.
Why, at 40 fucking some years old, dude, you don't want anything. Like you don't have any goals or ambitions in life. Your life's fucking half over. Like, didn't you ever want to have a wife, have one nice fucking classic car, for God's sakes? What was your goal? Like, you are your dad's kid. You have no goals or ambitions in life.
That's what me and Ryan's been talking about. As soon as his dad dies, so that'll be mine. He's gonna have me go that fucking convertible for him.
You're right.
Makes me wanna.
Dude,
Let's
that's the
swap
prime
them
example. How many fucking cars have you told your dad, hey, Dad, I want this done? And you buy the parts and the fucking tools just for it to sit and get molded.
I would bet time off my life that's what happened with that convertible. Because why would Ryan buy the convertible top and the tools?
That shit's expensive.
If Barry wouldn't have said, hey, Ryan, buddy, you get the parts you buy the parts and we'll get it put on, son. We'll get together, we'll get it done. But you gotta have the right tools.
Here's my thing. Here's another thing. I'm gonna get back on the fucking Ryan train. Okay, your dad didn't do it in a year. Why didn't you save up the fucking money or at tax time, take the car to the upholstery shop and have the top done?
How can you save any money? Who do you think's paying the light bill?
You don't have to fucking tell Barry every fucking knock you make. He's not looking at your W-2s.
What do you mean, dude? He works at Kroger's, buddy. He's not making $30 an hour. At the best, he's making Kroger's tops out like $17 an hour, and that's tops out for a manager.
Well, what's he doing with his tax money every year?
Buddy, I don't know. I'm just telling you, when you have to pay bills like lights and shit like that adds up quick. Plus, he's in debt because of Barry up to the ass. I mean, he can't just not pay his credit card bills and say,
there's a lot of kids out there that don't have choice.
He'll garnish his wages.
You think when you had that 12 grand, you would have took that and fucking that top on it?
Just keep
Well, here's a fucking novel idea. You say you're in the fucking cars, your dad hasn't done it in 3 fucking years. Get your lazy ass out there and try to figure it out.
You're missing the biggest point you can make. He's got 10 other junk cars around there, 15 other junk cars around there. Why don't you sell them to pay for the top to get done? To fix up your convertible. Like that junk ass Camaro sitting over there. That's not even a desirable Camaro. Nobody wants the Camaros, dude.
Yeah, it's not even like it's a theater or a stick. It's a fucking inline six on
It's an impact bumper, and it's one of the ugliest ones to make. I mean, it's not a desirable car.
Have some fun with here with you guys.
It's a big bumper.
Just
fucking car.
enjoy myself and enjoy the time I have here with my son.
Who doesn't want to do with you? Who literally lost his shit last time he was online.
I remember that was kind of difficult to stick on there because it's got a couple of screws right there.
Look where both are. They're both broken.
If Holly would sponsor me.
Sponsor me,
Holly.
Oh, well. I wanted to shove it in there.
Yeah, because you're trying to put lipstick on his head. What's going to make it look better?
There's a pole right there so I can get it done.
It'd be your man, the whole bag on and everything else.
But that might come back. This is
Yeah,
a spare blaster.
if you work on it, it ain't ever coming back.
Of course,
Then you
one's
sell
a
it.
racing blaster. I don't know what year it is.
Check it out. Listen to that.
Racing blaster.
Did you hear the logic though? Listen to the logic. That's the parts back for the other racing blaster. Well, if the other one's a racing blaster, that's a racing blaster too, right? Because all blasters are racing blasters.
According to Barry.
For a 16-year-old or a woman.
Because I think it's 98 or 97. It's of course, I got the engine and everything. Engine, I got the clock and top end of it.
All about to bust your
That's a
shit.
Warrior. Not my Warrior we bought, is parts.
Okay, so you might not know this, Barry, but Dad's kind of a connoisseur of Warriors and shit like that, right? That's.
You know, I might hoard them a little bit.
So
I might have a few.
Warriors and blasters are Dad's things. Newsflash, you dipshit. Newsflash, you dipshit. What are you gonna? You bought it for parts for what? Tires and rims? That's the only fucking thing that's gonna interchange.
Nothing else off that will fit on there. The throttle, maybe the levers. I mean, maybe a couple cables.
Exactly. Your swing arms are different. Fucking A arms are different.
Not even close to the same animal.
Exactly. Because you see that is technically a racing quad. Your blaster. See, well, that is a 350 Warrior without your 200cc blaster. That's a 100cc bigger.
If it's a Warrior, that's all it's out today, man. So.
And they were only called a Warrior till 2004. You dipshit. After that, they were called Raptors.
Which, as long as it's a 350 Raptor, it's the exact same thing as a Warrior.
So
basically, I mean, obviously.
All right, I gotta stop this because I'm reading the fucking comment section. Rich, it's very simple. It's very simple. You live in a studio fucking apartment, an efficiency, okay? A glorified hotel room. And what you are doing is you're filling it with Hot Wheels and you're setting up tracks. It looks fucking, it looks weird. It looks creepy as fuck. There's no problem. There's no problem with doing, like, you know, showing, but the way you're doing it, bro, any person that watches it's going to be like, what the fuck?
2004, last year they were called Warrior. I've had a 2004 Warrior, my white one. I used to on the channel, my white red one.
And again, and I'll leave this alone, Hot Wheels, Rich. All this money on all this shit, these fucking the cars and the video game, and you couldn't get an engine stand? Are you fucking kidding me? It just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
But when I traded a dirt bike for it, and I traded it for.
We built it. It was a basket case. We built a Warrior. Did you trade it?
I traded that for the LTZ. So see, I traded my 350 Warrior for a 400.
Did the 400 cut my fingers off?
Yep.
But I don't have a Warrior complete to go with it. But I want
Barry, they're not expensive to
buy.
There's a 2-seater go-kart up there.
Oh, that's even another one we can make. A Warrior 4-stroke, blaster 2-stroke.
Yeah.
They're totally different animals.
Before anybody goes, well, what the blaster? No, man, a Warrior would eat a blaster. Unless you had a stock Warrior, and maybe if your blaster was board and stroke, big bore kit, it might smoke the Warrior, but the Warrior would take it on the
Does it have a big bore head on it?
I mean, the Warrior would still take it long. I mean, the blaster would tap out.
But you're interested, I understand.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
why,
ask
you
you
know.
your junk.
Guys, I'm not super well versed at all with these four-wheelers. My brother had them all. My brother was really into all that shit. And I never really, I think I might have rode a Warrior once, but I know that I rode a Raptor 660, and that thing was just, it was, as Barry would say, bad to the bone. And I didn't ride it very far. I brought it back. Fucking thing scared the shit out of me. All right.
You'll see the ones that we're going to be selling. Right now, it's a Buick Riviera that's for sale right now.
You mean the ones you're going to live?
That's for sale right now. There'll be some more, but when we do, we'll show you.
And if it does sell, you're going to say you got more out of it than you
We're
did.
asking. People are like, oh, you're going to sell this, we're going to sell that. The Roadrunner,
Okay.
no, it's not calling yet, you know.
Oh,
It may go sometime.
again, asshole, you just told everybody a week ago you were selling that shit.
So make up your fucking mind.
I mean, again, learn how to talk to your subscribers. The assholes that's watching you, like us right now, but the ones that actually care or like you, Barry, they're the ones asking about the cars for sale because they heard you say you sell them. So you're not enough to them right now when you say, so stop fucking asking me. You're a dick.
Is that the fiberglass bumper?
You're fucking dick.
Yeah. That's the fiberglass bumper in the back seat.
Oh, wow.
I had for it. I don't know where that went.
Barry, are you going to make that, since you couldn't make the Challenger a 10-second car, you'll make that one a 10-second car?
I got a couple of 440s we picked up. I don't know if we'll ever get to it.
Oh, hang on. I'm running my fucking crystal.
That is not the job of a review channel. This is a free speech channel. We do everything on this channel. We do reviews, we hang out, we talk. Don't worry about what my channel does, okay?
Balls right now. No. Let's see here. That will be a refrigerator before it gets a 440.
I'll tell you that much.
I
You
know
gotta
we
be a
had,
fucking refrigerator before
some
the
of our
air
old
here
friends
goes.
down here.
Right?
We get to it. We don't have them anymore. Most of our old friends passed.
That's what's truly sad is, Brad, you need friends to do a simple V8 engine swap on an older fucking classic car. You need friends to do it. You're a mechanic, but you need all these people to come over and build your car.
Hold his hand.
Like, wouldn't the fucking guru, the Watt having motherfucking legend Barry Beamer, be able to tackle a simple big block Mopar? It's not rocket science. It's not like you're doing an LS swap or even a Gen 3 Hemi swap or anything like that. I mean, it's literally a game of fucking memory.
Rich, again, my great brother there, you Dizzy, and I've got to meet this man. This man is the person that you're talking about is not only is he all about his community and helping people, from his neighbors to people that are less than fortunate. The man literally every day of his life goes out of his way to help another person and expects nothing in return. This man built me a go-kart for my son, and I offered to give him, he wouldn't take it. He wouldn't take the money. He is a man's man. He's for his community. He's not a bully. He's not anything like that. So you really, again, might want to look at who you're talking to. Check their channel out and see what they're about before you go really making accusations. And I'm going to be honest with you. If someone like this was saying this stuff to me, it might make me want to think about what I'm doing. Maybe there is something I'm doing that's wrong. That's the thing. When multiple people are saying you're doing something wrong, you might want to look inwards. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh, wait. Now I know why you're not doing it.
And he's got it easier than most. He's got a sling truck there. You don't even do cherry picker. Fuck. If you pull an engine, you don't have to work hard at it.
What happened to selling that trailer, Barry?
Rich, we do reviews. We call people. We do what we got to do. We're exposing the bullshit of fucking YouTube. Maybe that can be its own category.
The old farm trailer. I thought you were going to sell it.
And also, it's a place for people to get together and discuss shit. All cool dudes. And say what they want to say and not be fucking blocked or have their comments removed. You never see that on YouTube anymore. There's a lot of people that they're so quick to delete. But there's a lot of people in here too that have the same mindset as I do as far as that shit goes.
If you pull an engine, you don't have to work hard at it.
What happened to selling that trailer, Barry? The old farm trailer. I thought you were going to sell that.
What happened to clean off the car trailer so your buddy can...
What happened to clean off the car trailer so your buddy can get his fucking future LS swap fucking GMC Safari out of there? It's pitiful. That is truly pitiful.
More clickbait bullshit.
No, we're gonna finish it out, but just him be like, oh, I need my buddies here to do a simple. Like that's pitiful. That's sad. Not, hey, I wish my buddies were here so they can stand around and just hang out and talk to me. No. I wish my buddies were here so they could come over and work their ass off to get my car going.
So they can do something for me.
That's fucking wrong.
I miss my buddy, man. I miss the second shooting shit, drinking a beer or whatever.
Yeah, like that's wrong.
That's how very strict. Right there.
Dude, I have never texted a friend and said, hey, man, you want to come over here and fucking swap out 4 Corvette robes for me, man? I can't do
it. Fucking Bruce.
I'll give you a tug and a ball rub. No. I text my friends sometimes, or we text each other. If he's working on a fucking something, like, hey, you want to come down and hang out? And naturally, you go down and hang out. You hand him a tool or something, just sit there and talk, though. Like, even when Dad and Grandpa goes, I would never, ever be talking about them like, well, I wish Dad was here so he could do this fucking engine swap for me. Ain't the talking conversation, Barry, what you miss? Because you have none of that. You have no communication with the outside world besides fucking playing on GTA. That's all you have. That's your fucking social life. Nobody else wants you around. You think you would miss that. Not that you ever had it, because I doubt you ever truly had it. Because if you had
wait a minute. What
bond
the fuck
with
is
someone
going on here? But he's also about dragging people's names through them. What are you talking about? Good morning, Guns and Gears. Whose name am I dragging through the mud that doesn't deserve to be in the mud? They really deserve to be other places, but
like a friend, or even you call him brother, like my buddy Jake, bond. He's a good fucking dude. I would do anything for him. That's a bond. But you're like, man, I wish Jacob was still alive so that way I could fucking have him come over and fucking swap out my 440. I was like, man, I wish he was still alive so we could come over and conversate. I could have walked over and talked to him. The friendship. You're a user. That's my point with this rate. You're a fucking user. Hence why you keep shouting out Scott. Since why you keep shouting out fucking everybody you're shouting out, talking about everybody like that when they told you to shove the fuck off, you don't give a fuck who you hurt. As long as Barry feels like he gets ahead somehow.
So here's the deal. I won't stop. Again, I'll continue to watch the videos and we can continue to have our conversations. You can't. Oh, really? Are you referring to Paul and Megan?
You are naturally
I don't have to assume.
bad person.
And another thing, I don't have to assume the truth. I can just watch it. You can tell a lot about someone by watching their videos and what they're doing.
Person. And it's weird because your brother and sister aren't like that. Where the fuck did your mom fuck you up in your head? Did you drop you in your head? Because I'm really starting to think not even joking, you're not a beamer. How can you cover salt of the earth people, good people, and be raised how you were raised and turn out like you turned out?
I'm making fucking pancakes.
Dude, the way you turned out, Barry, is a fucking
Pancakes.
spit in the face of your mother.
Pancakes.
You felt like she'd be so fucking ashamed of you right now. You didn't reach any of the pinnacles she had for you in life. Not one. Not being a good father, nothing like that. You fucking couldn't even hit the bar at that. One of the easiest fucking jobs in the world, just be a good parent. You couldn't even fucking hit that. You don't want to hear that. Raising a kid's hard, it's not.
Well, that's your opinion, Rich.
You're fucking pitiful. That's what I'm saying. You are fucking pitiful. You are the saddest fucking excuse I have ever seen in my fucking 25 years of being on this fucking planet. At least Rich has a fucking senior center. What the fuck do you have? The woman that you probably think wants to fuck you, the cashier at Dollar General? Because this is how you doing, sir? Because you are that type of nasty motherfucker. She asked you how your day is. You got talking around. Yeah, she wouldn't fuck me.
I mean, she's under fucking 20 years old.
You're a waste. This is a sad shit, dude. This is fucking.
passed away, and they've already went on to the afterlife, so they're kind of looking down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Barry, you'll be doing it too.
They're looking down, listening to you say, and I quote, I wish you guys were here to build my car. Not, I wish you guys were here so you could hang out with me, reminisce on the memories we had. I wish you guys were here so you could do a simple fucking V8 swap. A simple V8 swap. Simple.
Is it hard off?
No, it's fucking simple.
Sure.
It's like me, it's fucking simple.
Oh, man, I'm not sure if I was getting that point that it was simple. I mean,
we're going to get some of it done. I don't know how much. We'll see the next BRSM variety. Just thought we'd jump on here and show you what the snow situation is and how.
Here, Barry. How about this? Because I'm starting to do this on my channel, dude. I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta keep pausing this. I've only been on YouTube for a year, so let's see the people that I've reviewed in the last year. Started with Barry, and at the end of this video, these guys are gonna make a great point about that. Barry, and then you came along, Rich. We started watching you, and then Paul and Megan. And that's pretty much it. So I don't know like all these things I'm drugging out.
But you won't do it because you don't do shit with cars. I've learned that shitty videos like this don't do well. Well, 100 fucking subscribers, 100 views on your last video. What? How much money did you make off that? Zip. What? $2? How about this fucktard? You do what I'm about to do. Like this LS, we just pulled an engine out of HD. I haven't posted that video yet. Because I'm going to wait till the job's done and then post it in one whole video just to see how it does. How about you do that instead of doing these stupid fucking videos, walking around doing what you're doing for 4 fucking years? How about you
See that? There's people that are giving you good advice. Bad tree, look at Guns and Gears. People are that, like, you know, it's not everybody's hating on you.
You're a fucking mechanic.
And they're not even that they're hating, they're speaking the truth.
Prove it.
go and answer, dude.
We haven't seen none of that. Fucking prove Ryan's in the cars. Let's see him build a fucking basic 289.
But hold up. I want to challenge anybody out there watching, anybody that's watched Beamer for a while. Can anybody point out one video that he's done out of his 5,000 videos where he actually does some major mechanic work? And by major, I mean, like, I don't know, man. Fuck putting a head on a car, changing the intake, putting headers on a car. I mean,
absolutely. I totally agree. Guns and Gears. I have some toys that my kid plays with that were from when I was a kid. And that's cool, but
changing the rear end, I mean, in any of these fucking videos, is there any out there like that?
No.
I'm not talking about fucking putting Bond Annie in a motor. I'm not talking about changing a carburetor, changing a tire. I mean, real work.
As a matter of fact, Barry, let's do this. I issue a challenge to you, fucking loser. You or your bitch ass boy. Let's do an engine build off. I don't give a fuck what you build. Build a fucking lawnmower engine. Let's do it. I'll do it. You can do it. But no fucking help.
yeah,
Or anybody.
they're never gonna do that, Austin.
You're a bitch. You're not about that life. That's why you had to have your mommy pay for all your engine work, all your transmission work. And you're still, it's brand new. It's fucking rebuilt 2002, but it's brand fucking
Fucking
new.
locked up 35 fucking times from set. I mean,
What kind of Delbert, dude? What kind of fucking Delbert has a 302 or 351, whatever the fuck that is, and has it repeatedly locked up? When it's in a car, it's like sitting on the open. It's sitting underneath the hood of a fucking
well,
car.
think about this, man. That blue Mustang, it's got 302, whatever, 302 in there, a small, a Windsor motor. It's got a Windsor motor in the shop, right?
289.
I sat on the floor. It's been flooded like 5 times, and I've seen it flooded at least once or twice. Dogs Donuts is, man, after the flood, he just never went out there and spun it over and oiled the cylinders or anything on it. So, you know, damn good and well, at the inside of that motor, it's noise. It looks like the Titanic.
Here's some random stuff. Something I've found out talking about engines, cylinders and stuff. You guys get an engine that you and you can hone it. You don't want to leave it bare. You can put WD-40 on it, but you know what I use? Just probably a no-go, bearing grease.
How about now? Are you guys back? Can you guys hear me now? Holy shit, I didn't I thought I've been fucking talking and everything. I don't know what the fuck happened. Ah, boy. You know what? Since we've been accused of it, guess what we're gonna do? Hold on one sec, folks.
See, I just figured out what's wrong with you. You think of everything backwards. So, in your mind, your feeble little mind, everybody else is lying, and only you know the truth.
Guys, I apologize for that.
See, I just figured out what's wrong with you. You think of everything backwards. So, in your mind, your feeble little mind, everybody else is lying, and only you know the truth. The truth according to Austin. Austin's world. That's it. Nobody else. That's your problem.
Hold on. This is 3 months ago.
Alright. Here we go. Part 3. We got, I think after this one, we got 2 more. So, it'll be a 4-part segment. Ooh, job is rolling.
Hey, Rich, one time you made a comment. I would never give you your props for doing something right. You're right. I agree with you on that video about 2 things, Rich. RPM and edges matter, not door jam.
Guys, I apologize.
Anyway, 2 things, Rich. That's it. Everything else says, if you burn through the paint, whether it's base coat, clear coat, or single stage, if you burn through the paint, that's what you keep saying, burn through. You're not saying scuff. You're saying burn through, asshole. If you burn through the paint, you're repainting it. Period. It doesn't matter. Fact, fat boy.
Because I have a, see, when I first started out in the school system, actually, they didn't have a contributory pension. So what they did was they gave the employees, like if you were a custodian, grounds, bus driver, stuff like that, they'd give you a teacher's pension.
Bullshit, and I can prove it right now.
So that's what I have. I have that pension.
You are lying.
And then when I went back to the state
school. I'm sorry. I know I keep doing things a little. Since I've been accused of just beating things to death, guess what? Let's find something we can. Well, since I drag things through the dirt or through the mud, guess what? I had to turn that down. That's fucking loud. Yeah, that's going to town soon. Yeah, she's running. That thing's ready to go, baby. Ready for the no-names right there.
Smells like gas very badly.
I bet. That was probably the lunch you had. Well, sounds like it's raining. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? There we go.
I'm not giving it any gas this time. Just get the damn wrench off. Be fine. Alright, that one's on. And I gotta get this one on. Which means I gotta turn this out of the way. Trans coolant line is way loose. This one over here, the other one's tight. So, I'm just going to tighten it until it's tight.
What the fuck are you doing? I can't. This is painstaking.
Alright, I know she's going to fire. It's just the battery's got to be charged up.
Oh, yeah.
I took the oil filler tube cap off after it shot off the car, 15 feet away from the car. But you can tell it's actually got a point now where it's at fire. So it's just the spark plugs. Everything's.
I'm not even a mechanic. If that's it, fire. Does that sound like it's firing?
All tightened down. I did clean that canister tube when I first took the intake manifold off. So I also cleaned out the oil pump. I cleaned out the heads, all the rings, not the rings, the valves, because they were caked with, sludge, and everything was cleaned. I've done this throughout all the videos. You guys have seen this stuff. So there was nothing that I didn't do. The intake manifold gaskets were used a second time, but When I took this one off, I did not take that one off.
Listen to Shea Cheery Mechanic here.
And this one, I peeled off all the RTV gasket sealant maker, or whatever the hell you want to call it, stuff, and it didn't rip any of the blue off. So the gasket was not a problem.
I love
it
how
went
you
back on
talk
with no
with your
problem.
hands.
I
Right.
actually, put new ATV gasket on it, or RTV gasket on it, sealer stuff on it, silicone. And then what I did was I took both valve covers in order to keep it pressed where I wanted it.
I just love it.
And put the bolts in beforehand.
You're fucking stop.
And then once it dried, I took the bolts out, took the valve covers off, dropped the intake manifold back in, and it stayed where it was. So there's no leaks.
No.
This thing has compression.
Oh yeah.
It also has apparently the timing is set where it's supposed to be.
You
It may
don't
be
have
advanced.
the first fucking clue what you're talking about. Oh my god. That would be like me going out. I should do a spoof video on one of these. I should go out and just start saying rambling shit. I'll watch some YouTube videos of some high words and and then I'll make a video. How
It may be retarded, so I have to screw with that. Apparently, this had some point where something was getting a high.
I never once in my life ever saw anything my father ever worked on stand there and talk like, no, dude.
Crankcase pressure buildup, and it caused the filler tube to shoot off. Well, not 15 feet. I would say probably like 5 or 6 feet away from the car. But it did blow flames out the exhaust manifold on the driver's side. And actually, these cars are notoriously known for doing that kind of stuff.
What?
If they've been sitting for a while. This has got new oil in it. It's got new spark plugs.
It's got new oil in it. What the fuck does that have to do with that thing starting? Come the fuck on. Come to find, I'm going to look. I don't think I've ever seen you touch that distributor.
Everything in it is new, except for the fuel pump. I actually put that in a clean sink for a while.
The clean sink.
And then I let it dry, of course, because you don't want diesel
fuel. Someone should have put you in the fucking clean sink.
But I mainly cleaned the outside of it. Didn't really bother too much with the inside of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it has... number 2 and number 3 cylinder has brand new pistons, brand new rings. Okay.
Yep.
Number 2 and number 3 cylinder also has both have brand new intake valves. Okay. The gaskets are new. Everything that was original in this car is still on here. It's original.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to keep this thing as original as it can be.
What?
I even have the original oil bath.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a thing for the spark plug wires. All the spark plug wires are in the right receptacles on the distributor cap.
On the right, yeah.
Okay. They're in the proper
Guys,
firing order.
That may be my first shot. I'm gonna look. I keep saying I'm gonna look. I think at some point today I'm just gonna fuck around and see what it would cost. Something with the zero latch top dead center. Oh my god.
So there's no screw up there. Apparently the distributor is set where it's supposed to be. It's a good thing I actually had to rethread the vacuum advance because it kept popping out. And that may be why I wasn't getting any compression. I don't know what the hell that's got to do with anything. It's probably the carburetor. But in any event, this car will start. It does have the ability, and it is.
You're not going to get any compression because of the carburetor? Does that make sense to anyone? I don't know that, but that doesn't make any sense to me, but I could be totally wrong. Would you lose compression through your carburetor? I'm curious.
It's cranking now. So it's just a matter of that battery charging up enough.
Oh,
I don't want to put too much more gas in it because it reeks of gas. So, and I don't want to flood it, and I don't want another explosion like I had a couple of minutes ago because it spooked the hell out of me.
We didn't
But
see it.
she is ready to go. There's nothing here that has to be done. I've double checked and triple checked everything. I've even checked all the compression on all.
Rich, I hope you're watching this. I really hope you're watching this because you're not very good at doing the checklist.
All the valves. They're all at least 90.
90.
Okay?
Not enough.
And if they're all at 90, that's more than enough pressure or compression in order to get this car started and to fire over. We're just waiting on a few things now. I still got to get the, what is it, the little condenser for the generator. That's in the back trunk, I believe. But these are on where they belong, as far as I know. So it goes here. Let's take that out of here. What the hell that is. And the only thing I could think I have to do is take the negative wire from the distributor that goes to the coil. Okay. And then there's a positive line that goes from the ignition to the positive side of the coil. Otherwise, you would feed it directly to the battery. Let's see. The throttle on the carburetor has got me a little leery because it's almost like it's not going back enough. It has to go like that in order to release gas, and it's not doing it. So I'm thinking maybe this spring ought to be up here, but I still have to get a cotter pin in there.
A cotter pin?
And then this, all this is one of the bolts that goes to the hood trim. And then, let's see, we got 3. Is it 3 or 2? Well, there's 2 of them here. There's one on the other side. Exhaust manifold bolts that are nuts. These right here. So I'm going to keep those all together. Let me go get the other one. Put that over here because I don't want anything missing. Okay, here's the third one. And then these nuts, or these bolts right here, these are for the radiator.
Radiator.
That's it. That's all that has to be on. The exhaust manifold itself is literally tightened down to the block. Both of them are. They're not loose. The heads, the outer bolts are tightened down, and the ones underneath the valve covers are also torqued down to specifications. Actually, a little bit more because there's something I had to do, and I saw another set of head gaskets from another set. And they were a lot thinner than the ones that were on here, even after the fact. I never fired this car over. I had to take the head gaskets or the heads off because I had to put the valves in. But the head gaskets weren't worn. There was no blue stuff missing. And they were not as thin as the ones that came in a new kit. So that being said, I had torqued these down just a little bit more to make up the difference. You know, so that way it's sealed. And I don't think that there's going to be any antifreeze leak. I think that's reaching. I still have to hook up the hoses from the heater core, from the heater system, and the radiator. But I want to make sure that this thing's going to run first before I go totally crazy and put everything back together. That's my game plan right now. And you can hear it firing and backfiring and all that stuff, but I was just watching one of Mortsky's repair garage videos, and before he put the exhaust manifolds on or the exhaust pipes on, he actually had flames coming out of the exhaust manifolds.
Wow. Is that where you got that from?
Or out of the heads, whatever you want to call it. So the only thing that does is it actually lowers the amount going through the ram heads, the exhaust manifolds itself.
Motherfucker!
Up the way. I don't want that positive
We are
line
doing
being on
good.
top of the carburetor like that. I gotta readjust this line here. This has got to go somewhere else. It can't be sitting like that.
Hell yeah.
But in any event, she should fire over as soon as the battery gets charged up enough. It's running a little bit slow, and it's not allowing it to kick over fast enough.
Watch this. Let's listen for ourselves. That ain't firing, bud. You're fucking high. Here we
I
go.
really don't want. Yeah, I can smell the gas. I'm not going to give it any more gas because if I give it more gas, it's going to cause another boom. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
So
You playing with your nipples
that's,
over
that's
there?
about the size of it, folks. When I get this thing to start up and run, and I'm comfortable with it, and I'm not spooked the hell out of it, you know, or by it, then I'll record that, and you guys will see it. It does run. I know that.
Yeah.
I did have it running for like 3 seconds before it conked out, but that's
2
because
years ago.
the fuel pump is
Hot
not
Wheels.
hooked up to the carburetor. I mean, not the carburetor. It's hooked up to the carburetor. It's not hooked up to the main line going to the gas tank. There's a piece of hose missing about that big, and the gas pump is separated from the actual fuel line going to the gas tank. So I don't have to worry about any explosions there, thank God. When it did do that boom the first time, there was some oil that leaked out on cardboard underneath. And I don't think that's anything really serious or severe to worry about because, as you can tell, it's still cranking. So
Rich, you should be a used car salesman.
It's just surprised that it's actually firing over, I think. And that's the reason why it did what it did. So
look at the hands.
This thing is going to run. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely positive about it. 100%.
Yeah.
And you'll see it. Once it's running, I'll record a video of it. And that'll be the end of this.
Rich. And again, I had no plan on doing these videos today. However, for you to come in and run your mouth the way you did, I have no problem doing it. Do you realize how fucking stupid you look?
For the engine. Then we got to work on the brakes. Then I got to work on the interior, the seats, and the headliner have got to be done yet.
Oh boy.
And then I got to finish up touching up the paint out here because I kind of oversprayed on the turquoise where the black is, and you know, clean off the windshield, and the rear windshield, and that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And then I have to do some metal fabrication, body work on the lower dog legs of the rear of the car, both sides, because that's, you know, when it sat from 76 until I got it, you know, the only thing that people were interested in was taking everything off this car except for the headlight framings and what was it, the lighter and the ashtrays.
Oh.
They only left one door panel, so I had to make one and chrome molding for it from scratch. And let's see, they took the sun visors, the turn signal bar lights. The turn signal bar was broken. I actually modified it so that way it's together again. But only one of the lights worked, and I think that's because it's got to be rewired with new light bulb outlets with the wires coming out because they're not working. The horns aren't working, but I think that might just be because of the power supply going to it. I had to try and overlap that guys in there. I can't stand that. Every time they get by my house, they got to fire that thing up real loud, even with these kids with these cars. But they don't have a car like this. And I'm not going to have another one again. I know it. So that's why I'm, you know, when I did it again, I took this apart and re-put it back together. I took my time. The only thing I have to do is hook this exhaust manifold up to the exhaust pipe. And then I have to do the swivel arm and hook that back up to the frame. There's 2 bolts that hold it in. That's it. And this thing, that oil filler cap, literally shot from here, right here, all the way over to, I'll show you. Okay. All the way over to right at the edge of that brown part of this, the brown top there, the brown top with the gray other side. So that's about 5-6 feet away from me. But these cars, when they haven't been fired up for a while, they have a tendency to do that kind of craziness from what I've seen in all these other videos. I'm just now learning about that. So apparently that's not abnormal. That's normal. I don't know how normal, but according to the videos that I'm seeing, they are normal. What the hell's going on here? I've got a couple of cuts in that wire. I might have to replace that.
All right, let me see if I can do one more, because as much as I would love to sit here all day and watch Rich's videos, I do got shit to do today. And this is for you, Rich.
Hello, folks. It's Rich of Rich 220 Garage. Everything is back. There was, however, little gas clouds coming out of the top of the carburetor, backfiring. So it was a little bit off on the timing. I think I actually either advanced it or retarded it, one or the other. But what the hell was that? Oh. Okay. As you can see, I don't know how far I'm going to get this past here. Yeah. All right, let me try something here.
16 watching. What's up? That thing's deader than Elvis. There ain't no TCB there, baby.
Maybe I brought it back too far.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Let's pour a little more gas down the booster sneef.
It's not breathing. How long ago was this?
Okay.
A year ago. Ooh.
Let's see what happens here.
Dude, that thing, yeah, absolutely. That fucking starter should be put in a museum.
So thanks to Jeff from Jeff 2X Garage. Without him, I wouldn't have gotten this back together. And
Oh, look, someone
I know I was trying at times, but
trying.
I actually have anxiety issues. So
Oh, God, here we go with
sometimes I
that.
feel people don't hear me when I talk. So I get a little aggravated. But
Okay, real quick. I know for a fact there's a couple people that are in this channel right now that suffer from anxiety and all that stuff, as well as I do. I've never once, because of my anxiety, had someone say they couldn't understand what I was saying. That just doesn't make no sense. Just another blame.
let's see what happens now. If it doesn't start, it's because the battery's got to be charged.
Watch this.
There it goes. It's fireballing out the carburetor. So it's either too much advanced or too much retarded.
What is it?
Okay.
Okay. What are we going to do now, Jimmy?
Yeah, I can smell it.
You can smell it. Yeah, probably not.
Let's see if that does anything. It's not far off, I know that.
Absolutely, Blake. Guaranteed,
I have to take the spark plugs out because, well, sometimes I do dumb things, people.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to let that battery charge for a while, folks.
Why are you pumping the gas if all you can smell was gas? Oh.
Yeah, that battery's weak. I'll let that charge overnight. Should be good to go tomorrow.
Hey, Bruce,
Bruce,
did you see that? Do you think that's them? I actually saw that video. There's a video of a kid, but it's a little boy. I don't think they have a little boy.
And let's just check the.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll check the setting for the points. And I found a better headlight bezel. Almost the same condition as that one. That's right there. So for now, let me take the positive terminal off, because otherwise it just sits there in limbo. Okay. Let me see what we look like. Yeah, it's dropped some. Okay. So we'll come back to this tomorrow, and she'll start one way or the other sooner or later. It's not that far off now. So, yeah, no weird noises from the engine.
Yeah, bullshit. We'll let this go another 10 minutes, and then we got the rolls out. Let me see what else we can get here.
Hello, folks. It's Rich 220, and we got a little news. I actually have 2 of the trim rings fitting the 14s. So all I need now.
Oh boy, look at that! Those body panels. I do like those. I do like the color of those rims and that setup. I do like that.
15s for the back. And it was supposed to rain all day today, but the ground is saturated, so I'm not going to be working on it. But I just figured I'd let you guys know, because I got a couple people on the lookout for these.
Yeah, I mean, that looks good. The tires.
See how much better it makes it look.
Rims.
I love that style. So that's all I got to do now is get the ones for the back, and that'll be it.
18 watching. Come on, guys. Smash that like button. Help the algorithm.
And
get this out to more people.
Put the oil pump, not the oil pump, the oil pan back on. And I have all the bolts. I also did find all 4 armrests, but I'm probably going to have to put them inside because it's supposed to downpour. So, and there's the last one. I found a 15-inch tire, but it's not the right size. There's the bolts. There's the old bearings. There's the new bearings. And there's the oil treatment when I'm ready to work on the car. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it running really soon.
Oh, boy.
At least enough to put it in the back in the carport. So that's going to be the short for today. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and hit the bell for post notifications. And we'll see you in the next one, folks.
Bye-bye.
Hello, folks. It's Rich 220. And as you can see here, we actually have the original, not bootleg, or whatever they want to call it, aftermarket center caps.
Repop.
So we have one there. We have one there. And we have one up here, which they have really no scratches or scuffs on them at all. Then we have one over here, and I took the other 2 off. Those are the little ones. So that's going to go on the front.
I will say those look good.
on the
I don't know
driver's
about the
side.
spray paint all over the
And I
tire,
still have
but
to find
looks
a
good.
225/70 R15 for the back driver's side. So let's see here now. Bring these on the porch because there's that other one that's actually on the other rim, which has got to come off because it's scratched up. So, and these are going to go back in the game room, right where they were.
Oh, going to the game room. Ah.
And the one that's on this rim is going to come off, and it's going to go with these other two. So,
And I mean, should I really be surprised he's stuffing a one-room efficiency, a glorified hotel room with stuff? I mean, look at this
these
place.
go right here. And because that one is scratched up, well, this one's going on there. And I have to go and get a jack bar in order to get it off. But yeah, definitely the guy that I got them off of, he's going to get the rings for me. So that ain't going to be that expensive. So far, I'm in the hole, $170 for the rims and center caps. And
Bro, you could have got an engine stand off fucking Marketplace for cheap money. For cheap money. I guarantee less than what you paid for those fucking, for those caps there.
probably ain't going to be much for the, oh, this will work too. Forgot about that. Ain't going to be much for the rings, probably be about $30. So, yep. Let's see, did I get the cable? Nope, still there. So the keys, so are my sags. All right, so I always like these rims. I always like
Look
these
at
center
this.
caps. So, you know,
Him and Barry
that's why I
could
was so
live
hell bent
together.
on getting them. Okay.
Exactly, Blake. That's the whole. Exactly. He could have had that fucking stand, but I don't know. I don't think he would have been capable of taking it off.
Well, those three
getting
can
it
go
out.
back in the room.
That would have been painstaking.
The game room, that is. And this one's going to go on here. Oh, it's being stubborn.
Ah.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Let me just get one last one here. Let me see if I can get a good one. Not sure. The journals.
All right, now, light. Let there be light. Okay. I'm going to scooch myself into here one more time. Put that on a cardboard. Okay, folks. That is where it came off of. I don't know how well you can see that, but she's not scarred or anything, so I don't get it. And see, that's just the same way it's supposed to be. Unless the bearing's coming out of it. It may be now because I've pushed it off of the, oh, it is now. Yeah, I can see it. See the bearing now. Yep. Okay. All right.
The journals.
I'm gonna get my hand back in here so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, the bearing's already off. All right, so now I got to put that back on. Either that or I got to take it out and get another one. Not sure which one yet. Let's see. That goes on this side because this one's. And then this, as the flat end is over here. Okay. Okay, so if you see closely now, what the hell is that? No, that's just a reflection. It's a reflection of the connecting rod. That's all it is. I thought it was a nick in it, but it's not. And that's just oil or from my finger going on there. So now you see. Okay. Apparently the bearing's coming out up top, but that's to be expected when you're pushing the push rod off. All right.
Ah, boy. Boy. Yep, Pops is out. Actually, before I had started the live, I had talked with him. Yep, he's out there plowing the pit, getting it ready. I guess they were going to crush today, but I guess they're not going to, so. He'll be able to get out of there early. So listen, guys, again thank you all so much for coming by this morning and hanging out. Let's see. Exactly, Jerry. Guys, I'm gonna take the weekend off. There may be a live on Sunday. I'm not 100% sure yet. And of course, if Barry does put anything out, we'll get a reaction video. But I am going to take the weekend off and do my thing. You guys all have a great weekend. Again, thank you for coming by, and bye-bye. No problem, Diz. That's what we're here for.